Good morning. Hope you're all well. There's a few things I would recommend you don't do in lockdown, and one of them is cut your own hair. But there's one thing I do recommend you do, and it is to have a look at this book. It is called The Book of Gutsy Women, and it is I don't think it's written by, it's collated by Hillary Clinton and Chelsea Clinton, and fascinating. If you like short stories, it's a collection of sort of short biographies, really, of all of these brilliant women. It's under lots of subtitles: early inspirations, education, earth defenders, explorers, healers, athletes, activists, storytellers and elected leaders, groundbreakers and women's rights. I don't think it's just for girls. I think there is amazing information in here for everybody, and just fascinating. I am loving dipping in and out of it. So what I thought I'd do today is I would choose a little extract from Venus and Serena Williams' entry. Sorry, the dog's going mad. And share that with you, and then you can let me know what you think. Venus and Serena Williams have a particular talent for shutting out the noise and nonsense and focusing on what really matters, whether it's smashing records, winning titles, or advocating for people who will never have the kind of platform they do. Over the years, they've had too much practice honing this talent. For decades, the two world-class athletes who helped redefine the sport of tennis have dealt with sexism, racism, and body shaming. Reporters and commentators have tried to undermine their athletic abilities, as they have with so many other women athletes, by suggesting that they're not women at all, or that they're using performance-enhancing drugs. After Serena pushed back an umpire's suggestion that she was cheating in the 2018 US Open against Naomi Osaka, and became visibly frustrated on the court, an Australian newspaper published a racist cartoon depicting the events. Contrary to what their performance on the court might suggest, Venus and Serena aren't superhuman. They have both spoken publicly about how painful it is to be on the receiving end of ugliness and hostility, and about their determination not to let it distract them from doing what they do best. I felt defeated and disrespected by a sport that I love, Serena wrote in Harper's Bazaar of her experience at the 2018 US Open. One that I had dedicated my life to, and my family truly changed, not because we were welcomed, because we wouldn't stop winning. From the time they were toddlers in the early 1980s, Venus and Serena, with their parents' support, were logging hours practicing on the public courts of Los Angeles. Venus was older and playing tournaments, recounted their sister Aisha. Venus was enrolled in this particular tournament and Serena wasn't. Unbeknownst to my dad and mom, Serena sent in the application and signed herself up for the tournament. Who does that? Even then, she wanted to compete. After a few years, the family moved to Florida so that the girls could get the elite coaching of their talent and determination deserved. It paid off. Both turned professional in the mid-1990s before they graduated from high school. Venus, led by her example, pushed her little sister to work harder, never letting her win a friendly game. My first job is big sister, and I take that very seriously, she said later. Venus and Serena played with tenacity and heart, chasing after every ball, delivering powerful serves and ground strokes. In 1997, Venus defied expectations when she became the first unseeded US Open women's finalist. Meaning she had not been ranked upon the seeded players deemed most likely to win. In 2000, Venus won 2 Olympic gold medals in Sydney, one in singles and one in doubles, with Serena. That same year, Venus won the US Open and Wimbledon. The next year, she did again. In 2002, Serena followed suit. The years that followed weren't easy for the Williams sisters. Their half-sister Yatunda Price was murdered in a shooting in Compton, California. Venus and Serena were distraught. She was a wonderful person, Serena said. We're dealing with it however we can. Some days are better than others. More than a decade later, the two opened the Yatunda Price Resource Centre in Compton to honour their sister's memory and help people who don't have the same support network the Williams family did. Have a look. Choose a couple of the entries and let me know what you think.